Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is my third video on this channel. We're going to see how this goes. You already read the title most likely and you clicked on the video, so I'll just get into it. I know everyone's been blowing up on this whole Mandalorian Season 2 trailer, and I couldn't resist hopping into the conversation as well, despite my opinion having no greater importance than the giant sharks I'm swimming in the water with. Might as well make something I care about, and that's the Mandalorian. Or should I say, Star Wars. Just for a brief background for everyone, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I fell in love with the characters and the charm of Episode 4. I never looked back. I remember staying up late on Fridays to watch Cartoon Network, just to watch the new episode of Clone Wars. I love reading the books of Boba Fett. The Thrawn books are a blast to finally read. And my favorite character in the expanded universe is Revan. As for the movies, it's Obi-Wan. Come at me. How can I not? How can I not? Simple as that. Nevertheless, I love the stories of the Mandalorians. I don't care if Boba Fett or Jango Fett are floating around, or whether they are Mandalorians or not. But they were the characters that got me interested in them in the first place. And then it led to Mandalore the Great, Mandalore the Ultimate, and so many more. Including the Mandalorian Wars. Canderous Ordo, yeah, I hope I got that right. That'd suck. Gritty space warriors. They reminded me of the Spartans in 300. I even loved that the Clone Wars tried to expand on their culture with differences in their beliefs with the Duchess and Death Watch. So, after years of being let down and disappointed with Disney's care of my favorite franchise, I saw The Mandalorian. My conclusion was that it was okay. It wasn't something that I marveled at, and it wasn't something that I disliked. I saw the flaws in it, but I still found enjoyment in places when I watched it. To me, it gave off the impression that it had some of the fans' interests at heart, by referencing the lore while also trying to charter a completely new path in the universe that Lucas built. So, when I watched the trailer for Season 2, I didn't have much to say on it. What could I say that most wouldn't already say, or beat me to it? Think about it. I'm in a sea of sharks who dominate this kind of stuff. Big channels who analyze every inch of the videos, theory channels, reaction channels, and so many more. So I figured I'd just share my thoughts on it, and hope that just find somebody who has the same passion for Star Wars as I do. I hope it resonates with them, despite, competing against these big sharks. I think the trailer does what it needed to do from a marketing standpoint. It showed a series of images, situations, and scenes, as well as characters from the previous seasons, as well as Sasha Banks. Holy crap. So awesome to see her outside of wrestling. Hope she does a great job in her role. Anyways, it was a teaser. It's meant to spark interest, make you at least want to see what happens. As well as hold you off till the main trailer comes out and till the show starts up again. Personally, I think this was a smart move. And that's also why I don't have much to say, because it doesn't reveal too much. And that's fine by me. I like a balance in the trailers that I watch. The teaser should just drum up hype. While I think the main trailer should find a balance in what they're going to show and say. You don't want to give away too much, but put enough in there so people want to see even more. For example, if you have Boba, Rex, and Ahsoka in the show, I wouldn't show them. Why, you might ask? Well, mostly because it was confirmed in the casting months ago. Or at least it was rumored. I don't want to put out false information. And for the diehard fans, you're already committed. Or at least heard that information. Most of the market of Star Wars fans, I believe, I don't have evidence to confirm it, haven't seen the Clone Wars. so they wouldn't know who Ahsoka or Rex are anyways. Boba Fett, though, would be a huge hooking point if he's in it. But you wouldn't want his appearance taking away from the focus of the core characters. So that's why there's an importance in balance. You don't want to give away too much. You don't want to show too much. You don't want to say too much. And as far as if you have those big characters in there, I wouldn't show them. Secret. Or at least hide the fact to the casual viewer that they're in it. Keep it anonymous. And also, don't try to show what situations or scenes they might be in, because then people will start overanalyzing it like always. Might as well keep it hidden. But it's all about strategy and balance when it comes to trailers, and I think they did a great job here. The Mandalorian and the kid will go and travel around the galaxy, more than likely trying to find the kid's home or his family, or running into adventures along the way. It's an okay show with an okay story. I think it's a decent concept. I don't think that needs over-analysis by people. However, I am worried, though. Just a little bit in the back of my mind. It's right in there. It's just itching. It's like that itch you can't reach. What if the success of Season 1 had higher-ups get involved with this one? You want to make sure that your characters and story are interesting and compelling. You want to take the people on a ride over the course of these episodes and get them invested. Not just simply because the kid looks like a kid version of Yoda, or the fact that the Mandalorian wears gleaming armor, or the fact that Disney reportedly is adding Ahsoka, potentially Boba, and more into the show from other Star Wars content. Focus on the characters that started the show and ensure that our investment in them grows. We're already invested in the other characters that you're rumored to put in, like Ahsoka, Rex, and Boba Fett, as well as more. And the reason why we're that interested is because other shows like the Clone Wars made us care. Or when Lucas helped to write wrote Episode 5 of Star Wars, introducing Boba Fett, as well as carrying on with the prequels and referencing him. So the investment for those characters are already there. But what about your main people, the core that started the show? Try and flesh out more of the Mandalorian's character, his story, and his motivations. That's my thoughts. Make us care. Beyond just the looks and the aesthetics, the cosmetics. Make us like the character. Or at least try to convince us. Don't do it forcefully. Like I said, there's a balance in writing. Heck, I'm not flawless on it. I try to write things. I try to write stories, and guess what? You could pull it apart, piece it back together, and realize, holy crap, this guy's an amateur. And you're damn right I am. I'm just an amateur. But I want to hope that this show builds into a good show. In my eyes, from an okay show to a good show. It gives me hope that the same love, care, and treatment, if not more so, will be done for the Obi-Wan show. I'm interested, but I don't know what else to say other than I'm optimistic about Season 2, based upon what I've heard, what I've read, and what I've seen. That'll do it for my thoughts on the trailer. I've said my piece. Taken up enough of your time. If you want me to talk about other things, for example, Star Wars, other video games as well as movies, TV shows, please let me know. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. And I will see you all next time. I tempered my rage this time. Be wary.